field for tonight's League One match between FC London and Vaughan Azzurri. I'm your host, Sophie Bernier, and this evening, London is looking to keep their point streak going against this top Vaughan team. Now, Vaughan has proven themselves to be very strong defensively, allowing only 6 goals in the last 8 games. So we can expect a very hard-fought battle from both sides this evening. I'd like to send you over now to Kyle and Alex.
Hello everyone, welcome to FC London Soccer here on Rogers TV. It's a beautiful night here at the Tricar Field. London kicking from left to right in the all grey. Vaughan Azzurri in the white tops, red shorts. Alex, how do you see this one panning out?
You know, it's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight. FC London, they're sitting 12th place right now, and if they actually win this match, this can bring them up to 8th place, so it could be a great win for them to actually move up on the standing line. But we'll have to see how this will play out, because Vaughan Azzurri is second placed here in this league, so they are such a strong asset team to go up against to try and get this win from.
Yeah. Vaughan definitely looking to fight for the title at the end of this season. Some action there on the far side. Cromac. Vaughan's setting up in a 3-5-2 formation this evening.
Yeah, it's an interesting style. They're really flooding a lot more into the middle and trying to kind of keep more of that control in the middle of the play. But you know what, FC London, though, we've seen a lot that are coming in, and they're actually really strong in the middle, especially with Malenga in the middle. Such a strong player. We've seen her make such big plays, and we can even see her right now just always going in very aggressive, making those plays happen.
Yeah, she's definitely someone to keep an eye on in this game, as is number 43 for FC London, Charlotte Cromac, 16 years old, 2 goals in the last game during the week against Simcoe County, also on the League One Team of the Week.
Yeah, Cromac only being 16 years old as well. It's huge to see that. And I mean, getting 2 goals like that, I mean, we've kind of even seen her play a little bit already, and she was a fullback player last one we were watching, and then all of a sudden got switched over and playing more into the center mid. So it'd be interesting to know where she was sort of playing in that game, if she was more actually a striker or playing as center.
Good. Vaughan looking to cut FC London open here. It slid through. A shot a goal, but Jocelyn's able to gather that one there. Early signs looking dangerous from Vaughan so far.
Yeah, that was a nice through ball.
Go, run.
Jocelyn looking to find Milligan on the right hand side, but Cardoza so we'll keep that one out, and there's a goal kick. Vaughan plug. That'll be a Vaughan throw-in. Vaughan attacking down the left hand side here again. Bodies forward for this one. And the box cut out by Boyer. London struggling to get the ball at the area, but they're forcing Vaughan back. Trying to be stubborn defensively.
FC London, especially when they are getting attacked on, though, they really like to kind of cluster in a bit more and pinch in and kind of hold their position a lot better. You can even see right there, like, all of them are shifting a lot more into the middle, not letting Vaughan actually get through. And right when they actually get it back out, they're actually sort of spreading right back out instantly, trying to spread it down. And even though that goes out, it's still an FC London throw for them. And that's what they want.
Yeah, I think the goal for London is to try and stay as compact as possible. Frustrate Vaughan. A slip from Rowe on the far side. Vaughan's got possession again. And Jack. Good old up and under. Good clears. Bit of a buzz ball in there. The cross goes in and it's another throw for Vaughan. Kira Kent will throw it back to Jack. Cromack does well to win the ball back.
That was a great read.
Try attacking this left hand side, but again Vaughan first to the ball again. Cardoza sends it down.
I think it just got away from Stembolic there.
It's Foster. Cardoza skips away from a few FC London players here. Vaughan just happy to pass it around the back, waiting for that opening. He's give and go there, and the ball's over the top here. It's a poor touch there. Vaughan keep it alive. Pace. Jocelyn will gather that one, but was offside. Going to the far side, the assistant referee. Jocelyn will just look to settle things down here a little bit. It's been all Vaughan for the opening 6 or so minutes.
Yeah, Vaughan has been holding a lot of control, and they're liking to pass back into that defense line. They're not rushing too many things going on, but FC London, they are putting so much pressure onto them, seeing if they can actually make them cause a small little mistake and that they can use it as a counter.
Kent gets the run on the far side. Up against Rosenborough. There'll be another Vaughan throw-in. It's like Jack's possibly going to try and get a long throw into the box here. Looking to pick out Thompson in the box. Cromack clears. That's a lovely ball through. Zambolic. Defending again from London on the far side, but again the pressure still coming. Tail sends it out for Kent. Just can't keep that one in though.
Vaughan's not really afraid to actually keep switching up from each side of the field here. They're not trying to press definitely one side. Right away when they're not seeing the play happening on the left side, they'll just quickly pull it back and switch it over to the right side. Can really throw off FC London onto that.
Yeah, they look comfortable going down the left, the right. Certainly comfortable playing out from the back. Kent. Mulligan is able to win that. And wins a throw-in, actually not. It's a Vaughan throw-in. Coelho. Bit of afters there on the far side of the pitch.
The ref did call that for a free kick.
Tries to flick it on. Johan, the captain for Vaughan. Stubborn in the middle of the park. Another nice give and go here. Yeah, pace. Through for Thompson. Through on goal. It's another save from Jocelyn. Thompson just try to pass it past the FC London goalie. She wasn't having any of it.
It's symbolic though, the patience that she had, the way that she quickly just turned aside and then actually sent it over into the middle. It was a great little pass, and then getting the send through down. It's great to see that.
Again. Milligan wins a throw in on the far side, a chance for London to attack. Scott. Malunga almost got caught out there. Johan's stubbornness. She has been so far. Thompson. Is it off? Here's Kent. Tries to feed it through towards Thompson. And Blair just gets a foot on that to knock it out. It just shows you how quick Vaughan are in transition.
Yeah. Anytime that they're actually finding their way forward, they're going to try and get that send through up to Thompson. Thompson, right away, it's just a couple touches and she'll take a shot on net. She's not afraid to do that.
Kent manages to get something in the box, cleared away. Looking for something like that. And Bullock switches out to Joanne, who sends that ball forward. A slice clearance from Lauren Blair. Goes all the way through to Jocelyn. Jocelyn under pressure there. Out for a goal kick though. Leah Pace, sorry. Trying to shut down Jocelyn. Kick almost to halfway. We should mention the wind is pretty bad. Here's Rowe and from Palenko. Cleared that one away.
Yeah, the wind is kind of actually coming in as like a diagonal sort of way, sort of going for advantage right now for FC London. It can play a factor, the wind.
Well, there's been a couple of times where Jocelyn's taken a goal kick and the ball was kind of held up in the wind.
Yeah, flying right at us.
Yeah, that was a close one here in the commentary booth. Should mention that Karapenko, the Vaughan goalkeeper, Canadian international at youth level, 23 games internationally for Canada, won a bronze medal at the 2018 CONCACAF Under-17 Championship.
She does seem quite comfortable in the net there, especially even with the Vaughan defense line. They've been passing back with her. Even though FC London was giving them a bit of pressure at times, she knows what to do back there.
Yeah, it's always reassuring when your defence in front of you can always trust the goalkeeper. Gives them a little bit of extra confidence. Thompson holding the ball up against Blair. Milligan comes in. Cromack gets involved as well. Another tussle there. Nothing given by the referee, and Vaughan will attack again. And Thompson should get away from Blair. break down the attack there again. Again looking for Cromack. Didn't quite come off for Cromack there. See it there a few times, Alex. Every time there's a London player on the ball, there's 2 or 3 Vaughan players getting ready to shut them down.
Yeah, every time. It's just consistently. Whenever, like, even Malenga, when she was getting that ball, there was always 2 consistently that would just be right there just to be prepared for that.
It's a free kick here for Vaughan. Chance to perhaps load the box. Shohan, the skipper for Vaughan, to take it.
This free kick is in a great spot to get a good head. Could play it short though too.
See Mulligan and Cardoso at the back post were in the battle there. London's managed to clear it. Only as far as Poello. Out to Jack. Kent. This controls it. Be a London throw in. They'll take it quickly and they're looking for Rowe. It's good defended by Jack again. Rowe takes that throw in. Cromack's in a dangerous area. Gets something in the box. A good chance for London. Koha. Stubborn defending again by Vaughan. Mulligan. That'll go straight through to Karpanenka. On the subject of international players, Vaughan has a good reputation. For international players, Ashley Lawrence in 2016, 2017 moved to PSG, she's still there. Kadisha Buchanan around the same time moved to Lyon in France as well. She's currently at Chelsea. Kadisha Buchanan actually only played 1 game for Vaughan before the Rio Olympics in 2016.
Yeah, that was a 9-0 win against Derby for that match.
And talking to the coaching staff for Vaughan beforehand, I've had a few players from the women's national team join them, just for short stints before any major tournaments. Adrienne Leon, Quinn, to name a few, definitely
What up, Luz?
have a high involvement with the women's national team. Foster. Looking long for Thompson. Blair. There's a foot on it. Mulligan. Trapped down by 2 players. Does well to keep a hold of that ball though. Sends it back to Rosenberg. Drift out for a throw-in very deep in the Vaughan area. London will be looking to push some bodies up. possession. Sadie Waite through for Milligan. Gets something in the box. Cromack's there. Stubborn defending from Vaughan. It's a through ball from Sadie Waite, making her season debut after returning from Nebraska. Her freshman year in Nebraska. Played 19 games, 16 of those were starts. 1 goal, 2 assists. Well, the head coach, Garrett Peters, was happy to see her return to London this season. Thompson. Through ball from De Matteo. Went straight through to the FC London goalkeeper.
It was some really nice passing in the middle though from Vaughan there. Even though that FC London was giving them such high pressure and a little bit of stress to try and make them make a mistake on the ball, they kept calm and still even tried to make a play going forward there. They were trying to really keep a good control in that middle.
Give and go passing, sometimes effective. Blair. That one away, Rosenberg down the line. The referee saw something here he's not too happy about. The game's starting to peter out a little bit now though. London's starting to get forward a few times now.
Yeah, first 10 minutes they were a little shy against Vaughan. I mean, they were a little kind of wishy-washy, unsure maybe of like kind of starting off with the plays, kind of feeling out how Vaughan was actually going against. I mean, they are the second place team, so they are a bit of a threat out there.
Yep, they are definitely tough opponents for London this evening. It'll be good if they got the win against them in terms of confidence building on the 4-game points run. That's a big ask for them today. Milligan for Kohut. That'll just run straight through and it'll be another throw in on the near side for Vaughan.
Surprised how far Foster actually stays back from making passes in between like that.
Yeah, she's almost playing like that classic sweeper role. It's a back three, she's a lot deeper but very comfortable on the ball. Just a quick reminder that after this season, League One Ontario for the women and the men will be splitting into a 3-tier league. The current 19 teams in this division will be split in half. The top 10 will stay in the Premier Division, the bottom 9 will move to the Championship, and there'll be more teams joining. League One Cup will also be introduced, where all the leagues have a chance to play each other in a knockout tournament. Vaughan putting the pressure on again. Ball towards Milligan, and Malanga throws up to Cromack. She doesn't have a lot of options here, but she's definitely a lovely bit of skill there. She had to do it herself there was no support.
No way she learned that from you. Nobody learns anything from me. It's all just.
What do you make of the new League One setup?
Gets me out of the house. Of course.
It's definitely well needed. 19 teams in a whole League One division. It is a lot. It will look a lot better actually, kind of putting these all into 3 different tiers. Kind of actually gives a little bit more competition than for the 10 players.
Rawson quick off her line to clear that one away. Kind of a throw on the far side. We'll throw it back to Jack. Don't quote me on this, but I believe BC's League One and Quebec's League One equivalent are doing the same. Will allow more opportunities for young players to come up through the system, especially with Project 8, a fully fledged professional league, professional women's league joining Canada.
Gotta win. Gotta win. Yeah, turn.
As well. Especially towards Milligan. She's got Cromack. 16-year-old's doing really well there. Gets that across the box and looks like a handball, and it's a penalty for London. Disaster at the back. The clearance, I believe, came off Jack's hand. There can be no complaints about that one.
Mm-hmm. This is what London was waiting for. They're being patient for a little bit. They stopped making those pressures against Vaughan and Cromack. Oh my gosh. The quick little turn.
Yeah, we take a look here at the replay. It was just a clearance. It is very unlucky, but it is a penalty, unfortunately. And the debate on whether a handball's deliberate or not deliberate, intentional.
Who's the coach?
We could be here all night debating that one, but it is a penalty.
Yeah, I know who our coach is. He's the guy I work here.
Unsure as to who the penalty taker will be for London for now. Looks like the 16-year-old Cromack is stepping up to take it. Karpenko. Just giving a few words. And the referee's heading over to the Vaughan box. I don't think they're too happy with what's going on there, and it's going to be. It's a yellow card. One of the coaching staff. Cromack. Left footed. Slots it beyond Karpenka. Great penalty. Make that 3 goals in 2 games. The 16-year-old. Camley slotted that past Karpenka, and it's 1-0 FC London.
I need bigger pen.
It was well deserved for Cromack to get this goal. The amount of effort that she actually made even before running down the line, made a quick little cutback, and then actually swung it over to get to someone on the top of the box there. And yeah, you know what, it was faulted to a handball, and it was a good little goal that Cromack has gotten now.
Definitely been London's main output of attack. Milligan try to get the end of that. Karpenka.
FC London goal scorer number 3, Charlotte Cromack. Goal scored in the 28th minute. That's Cromack in the 28th minute.
Almost half an hour into the game. FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 0. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Panella trying to make something happen here for Vaughan. They're on the attack quickly. Panella couldn't keep that one in. And London will look to slow the game down again.
Yeah, London's definitely going to want to keep control now. Not let Vaughan actually pick up the speed of this.
What's the goal now? Sit in a bit more. You know that Vaughan's going to need a goal. There's a chance they'll push more bodies forward, perhaps catch them out in the counter-attack.
That could be the strategy. Vaughan in the first 15 minutes, though, they were passing very well, but it kind of seems like they're kind of falling back down to sort of the play of FC London right now. So, not too sure if maybe they can kind of hold back and get back to their sort of passing, switching over to the each side and throw off the plays for FC London. They could have a good chance then.
I think she goes to Syracuse too. In! Get in!
Mulligan
Oh,
takes down our opposite number via pace. Vaughan looking to attack quickly. Cardoza swings this one in. Blair got a foot to it. It wasn't quite cleared away. Panella and Jocelyn collects that one with near post. A long ball looking for Koha.
the wind definitely picked that one up.
Yeah, the swirling wind conditions around the field right now is definitely a day to keep the ball on the ground a lot more. Wait. It's involved, and that'll be a throw-in for London.
Dave.
Scott.
Dave.
I don't know what it was. I was thinking more words there.
And for options, finds Koha. Hands all over, nothing given by the referee, and that'll be a throw-in for Vaughan. Kohat's not too happy with the assistant referee there. There was hands on
my
her.
wall, all taped up perfectly. Framed. Obviously. Kate.
Yeah.
Foster. Cardoza.
Yes. Win. Yes.
Stepping in, it seems like London's definitely got up to speed with Vaughan's game plan.
Yeah, especially in the middle. FC London has
Yes.
kind of figured out the structure of what they need to do. They've started a bit more man marking on each sort of player against Vaughan in the middle. Malanga, it's been opening up for her whenever she gets the ball, that she can kind of play with it a bit more and send it out wide. But you can see Vaughan probably looks at her very much as the biggest threat.
Definitely a presence. She tries to keep that one in, but it goes astray. Gohan. Cardoza looking for that up and over ball again. I think the wind took that one.
Let it run.
And that'll go out for a throw in deep in the London area. Sam Wade. Ella swings it in. Ball evaded everybody and it will go out for a throw-in on the far side. Vaughan have been struggling to find Thompson. Up front for Vaughan. She's definitely the main outlook of attack. London's definitely shut her down a lot more in the probably since the 10-minute mark. Milligan keeping the pressure on. Milligan and Cromack across to Waite. She had Kohat on the far side, decides to cut back inside. Milligan couldn't get her foot around that one, that won't trouble Karpenko. A little under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 0, and that's through for Vaughan, and that sailed just over the bar. I had Jocelyn worried there for a second.
It was a nice shot on net though, even though it just went over the bar. But Thompson, that was a very strategic style of a cutback. Saw the run to go forward through. Instead of just turning it herself, she kind of saw and had good chemistry to see that, yeah, this is not my sort of play to go with. You like to see that as being a striker, that they're not going to go for the glory. They're going to make sure they find the right play.
Yes, go!
Good job, Chuck.
Put the pressure on Cardozo. The ball leaves the field. Malunga. Milligan now. It's the spin. It's opened up for us. Tries to pick it Cromack, but Kohat was there to intercept. The pass does go astray though, and London can keep this pressure going.
Can you grab those?
Good touch from Malunga, and now Vaughan can attack Kent. Pace. Slip that ball through, and Kohat will let that one run out for a throw-in. Kohat takes a strike from distance, and I tell you what, there was a lot of movement on that. Jocelyn done really well to keep hold of it.
Yeah, a shot far from out like that. I mean, the opening was there for it.
Thompson flicks it on. Kai again. Rowan Cromack. Again, looking for Waite. She's on the left. She gets something in the box here. Low down for Cromack. The side net, and unlucky there from Cromack. Almost had her second of the game. London's second.
Damn.
Cromack, Milligan and Waite. The danger again for Vaughan. His pace looks for Thompson. And Schaefer will stick that one out for a corner. I believe this is Vaughan's first corner of the game.
Great, tight. Come on, grab this. Come on, Penny. Big heads.
Penello swings it in, and
Time. Chill.
it was Cardoza at the back post there, decided to take a swinger at it with her foot. Chance to possibly get the head on that one.
Yeah, the chance was there for it.
Malanga in there to intercept again, and here's Wade for support. Slips it through for Rowe, but Karpenko is quick off her line, and she's sent that right over for Thompson, who goes down right on the edge of the box, and it looks like it's going to be a straight red. The referee thinks it was the last player back. London are down to 10 men.
That's not a goal scoring opportunity, man.
That is interesting.
That's
Sure,
shocking,
that would be called for that.
Is that your makeup?
See the replay here.
Is that your makeup, Karen?
All forward.
That is shocking, bro. That's
There's definitely not a lot in it.
That is horrific.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is the standard we get
Shit.
It
Schaefer.
didn't seem like it was a dangerous play either.
Well, Tia Schaefer was the one that got the red card. She'll be disappointed with that one. Thompson doing what experienced strikers should do.
That's shocking, man. Terrible.
Very unlucky.
It wasn't even like there was an attempt for a shot on net either for it.
Well, the referee's judgment is she was the last player back. But when we have a look at the replay, it doesn't look like there's too much contact. It's definitely a controversial decision. And the referee, the fans aren't too happy about it. It's going to be a free kick no matter what, in a dangerous position for
Back down to
Vaughan.
division, bro. Back down to
Saw
division.
Chohan already take a shot from outside the box. See what she can do from a dead ball situation.
Under 8s are looking for refs.
I believe the referee's just waiting for Schaefer to leave the pitch. Not something FC London would have wanted going into the half-time break. 2 minutes off it, plus stoppage time.
Yeah, it was still a full other half.
Again, don't see an awful lot in that one.
Yeah.
Jocelyn lines up her wall though. Can Vaughan get an equaliser just before the break?
Let's go, Greg.
Gohan goes low and straight into the hands of Jocelyn. She spills it, but gathers it at the second attempt.
Time, Cass. We gotta get to half.
Keep the ball, Greg. Let's go, you gotta run.
Red card issued to FC number 5, Tia Schaefer.
Cardoza. Milligan wins it. There's Waite. Trying to line up the shot, was quickly shut down by Vaughan, but here's Kohut. Whips it in, here's Milligan, and the spin, 2-0. The linesman's flag is up though, and it's offside. Unlucky there from Milligan. She thought they put them 2-0 up, but the linesman flag was up. It was a good ball in from Kohut.
The fourth officials in minimum 4 minutes of extra time.
Yeah.
4 minutes stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Controversial first half.
Take, Gary, take!
That must be, here's Chroma. Just to send it down the line from Milligan. And wait for a Vaughan throw in. What do you think the two head coaches' thoughts are heading into half time?
Honestly, for the Vaughan coach, it's definitely going to be going on what is going on here right now. Why are we falling on apart from some of these passes? Trying to change and maybe trying to figure out how to restructure a little bit more, because they're losing the game in the middle now, and it seems like that's kind of like their biggest asset, is to see what they can do playing in between the middle. And for FC London though, on the other side, they're man down now. It's going to be tricky, and I think that coach definitely is going to try to talk to them, figure out how they can still keep defensive without Vaughan actually coming in, maybe attacking and breaking through their defense line.
Come on, Shark! Come on, Shark!
Pace. Looking for Thompson.
Press, get foot!
Nice
No shot!
turn inside and out. Finds Kent. Swings it in, the flick on. Kohut clears.
Come on, go set! Hey! Come on, Gray!
Sandwich there between two Vaughan players, and it's a free kick towards, in favour of Vaughan. Kohan staying on the ground. Look at that one there again.
Hey, Chuck, let's go!
The ball's there to be won, but if there is any head contact, the referee does have to stop the game, whether it's a free kick to Vaughan or not.
It looked like the head-on collision kind of actually happened between both of the Vaughan players. FC London player was just stuck in the middle. Let's take another look at that.
I mean, it's a 50-50 ball there to be won. Head injuries obviously take priority. Cardoza, Kohut switches it to Foster. And the referee blows the whistle for half-time. FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 0. FC London down to 10 men.
The score at half.
A controversial decision. Tia Schaffer
FC London 1.
was sent off late in the first half, so FC London down to 10 men going in at half-time. Vaughan Azzurri were only 1-0 down. They could have been 2-0 down at the end of the half.
Yeah, it's been such a unique first half. I mean, this almost seems like stuff that would happen almost in the second half, to be fair. But both teams, they have been playing very strong, and they've been very strategic with type of plays that they're going out there. FC London at the start, though, was a little bit slow to the game, but they picked up halfway through. And Kromack has really kind of changed that momentum that was going around. Even Malenga, too, the way that she was starting to play out there was phenomenal. And even Wade, the way that she was positioning herself was really smart. She always was able to kind of pick up things that were happening right after each play and was really throwing off of what Vaughan was actually trying to come on to and attack for. And I really think right now Vaughan will have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what is going wrong out there.
Well, some controversy here towards the end of the first half. I'm going to send you down to Sophie for the halftime break.
Welcome back. I am now joined with FC London forward Charlotte Kromack. Now, Charlotte, you are only 16 years old and you were named as part of League One's Team of the Week. What sort of confidence does that bring to your game?
Lots of confidence. I don't know. It's kind of about the team, to be honest. I'm more worried about this game than I am about that. Yeah.
Awesome. And you have scored some important goals this season, including one in your first ever League One game and one here tonight. What do you think the key to your success has been this season?
To be honest, I think it's just a team thing. We've all had opportunities. It was a great ball in, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, perfect. And what are you hoping to see from your team in these remaining 45 minutes?
Hoping we can just stay in it after that red card. You know, work back, hopefully. We are in the league right now. Hope we can stay that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlotte. I'll send you guys over now to Kyle and Alex. Oh, I'll throw you guys. We'll be right back after this.
I literally saved the world.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
You're an Avenger.
Have I killed you before?
Batman.
He's a monster who thinks he's a god.
Everything you call a life,
I will burn out of time.
oh, we're all gonna die.
Hi, my name is Avni Gotse and I'm 16 years old and I have my own nonprofit organization called Heartification. The goal of Heartification is to provide an opportunity for those with disabilities and illnesses to just express themselves through art. And I do this by selling my artwork where I host pop-up events for those with disabilities and illnesses to come and just paint and express themselves through art. And I'm actually holding one of these events on June 17th at the London Public Library from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the Lawson Room. So anybody who has a disability, or if you know someone who has a disability that would want to attend, please email me at avni.heartification@gmail.com, and you'll be put right on the participant list, and I would love to have you. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to just come and express themselves through art.
Hello, welcome back to FC London Soccer here at the Tri-Car Field. FC London leading Vaughan Azzurri 1-0, down to 10 men, however. A late red card to Tia Schaffer. To start the game, Alex, Vaughan started probably the quicker but eventually faded out, and now London's found their way into the game, essentially.
Yeah, in that first 10 minutes, it seemed like Vaughan was going to be the one that was controlling how this game was going to go. But FC London all of a sudden just kind of turned a whole different direction, made some great plays, some great passes going through, and I actually thought Vaughan was going to come and really kind of target a little bit more Malenga in the middle and then like close her down, because we can see a lot of times when she comes in and goes in for a play, she's gonna take the player out. Like not actually though, but she's always gonna walk away with that ball, and that's what you need for a player in the middle. And this right now, and especially because of Vaughan Azzurri playing a 3-5-2, they're trying to keep control in the middle. and they're not.
Well, FC London's had the ball in the back of the net twice. The first one was a penalty. Charlotte Cromack, left-footed, bottom corner. Got it past the experienced goalkeeper. See the replay here. Good penalty, Alex.
Yeah, completely threw off the goalkeeper, went the complete different direction. But even before that, not before that, even after this one with Milligan, even though it was offside, Milligan thought
it's not really.
Could have been.
We don't know if that one was offside or not, but the linesman certainly thought it was offside. Someone who is keeping London in the game, the very own goalkeeper, Cassidy Jocelyn.
Yeah, she has been making some really big saves back there. Thompson has been trying to make some shots on her, testing her out, but she's still been picking up everything.
So the shot there from Johan from outside the box as well. There's a lot of movement on that one. Keep her hands on it, and the free kick right after the red card. It's going to be tough for London in the second half. I mean, they're leading by a goal to nil, but they're going to expect Vaughan to come at them straight away.
Yeah, Vaughan's going to come out with some fury behind them in the second half. But, I think right now FC London, they are that man down. So if they kind of are going to keep it cool and see what they can do from it, maybe they'll keep it out for the second half.
Okay, well, we'll be right back after the break here. It's FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 0.
Clubs, leagues, and courts in every province and territory across Canada, squash is the sport for wall-to-wall fun, fitness, and friendship. From coast to coast to coast. Learn to play, and you'll want to do it every day. Squash. Play inside the box.
Hi, my name is Avni Gotse and I'm 16 years old and I have my own nonprofit organization called Heartification. The goal of Heartification is to provide an opportunity for those with disabilities and illnesses to just express themselves through art. And I do this by selling my artwork, where I host pop-up events for those with disabilities and illnesses to come and just paint and express themselves through art. And I'm actually holding one of these events on June 17th at the London Public Library from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the Lawson Room. So anybody who has a disability, or if you know someone who has a disability that would want to attend, please email me at avni.heartification@gmail.com, and you'll be put right on the participant list, and I would love to have you. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to just come and express themselves through art.
Still the break here at FC London versus Vaughan Azzurri. FC London leading Vaughan by 1-0. As things stand right now, FC London will be moving up into 8th place for Vaughan. I believe they'll still remain in 2nd place, but it's a great chance for FC London to climb up the table.
Yeah, FC London, this is quite a big game if they do win that. If they get to sit into 8th place, that'd be huge. But I mean, I think it's very proven to see that they could actually be in this top 10 sort of group.
Well, they've certainly matched Vaughan toe-to-toe today. And to me, if you were asking me who the better team was so far, it's FC London.
Yeah, and even just last night as well, before this, Vaughan was actually sitting first place, but NDC did get that win against Electric City, so they're still undefeated and brought them back up to first place. But Vaughan is competing with them up at the top.
Yeah, and looking at London, probably, the standout is Charlotte Cromack.
Yeah, she has been the one that's sticking out. I mean, just last week she actually did get Team of the Week, and she got 2 goals over Simcoe County. And I mean, the biggest thing here is she's only 16 years old.
Well, tonight was her 4th goal of the season. It's her 3rd goal in 3 games. Sam Waite, another player, returning to FC London. She's coming back from Nebraska. She's making her league debut, her season debut in the league tonight for FC London. She's been very influential as well. I thought it took her maybe a little while to grow into the game, but she definitely has over the last 20-25 minutes.
Yeah, you can see that. I think she was slowly trying to build a bit of that chemistry with Malenga and Kromak in the middle there, but the positioning that she had was phenomenal. She always knew where to put herself properly, and I think that's what threw off the Vaughan's midfield, that she just knew where to go. And that can actually just be such the biggest asset to this team, if you can know to have someone to play in the middle like that.
Well, anyway, we'll be right back after another short break for the second half. Again, FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 0.
Hi, my name is Avni Gotse and I'm 16 years old and I have my own nonprofit organization called Heartification. The goal of Heartification is to provide an opportunity for those with disabilities and illnesses to just express themselves through art. And I do this by selling my artwork, where I host pop-up events for those with disabilities and illnesses to come and just paint and express themselves through art. And I'm actually holding one of these events on June 17th at the London Public Library from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the Lawson Room. So anybody who has a disability, or if you know someone who has a disability that would want to attend, please email me at avni.heartification@gmail.com, and you'll be put right on the participant list, and I would love to have you. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to just come and express themselves through art.
It's about sharing and caring. It's about doing and belonging. It's about living life to its fullest. And it's about laughing out loud. We are L'Arche Canada, and we're about witnessing and sharing the gifts of all people. Learn more about us today.
Back here from the break. The second half should be getting underway very shortly. We slightly touched on it just before half-time. Vaughan Azzurri coming at London. I feel like London, though, being down to 10 men, they're definitely they may have a bit more fury about them come the second half.
Yeah, I'd be curious what they're actually going to change out there, because the biggest thing that I saw in the first half as well was they made a quick switch in the middle. They had Pace actually come back and play a bit more into the middle. And I think that was just because they were trying to actually have more control. But she was actually doing pretty well at the front. She was making some good runs for there up there with Thompson, and the chemistry between them were working well. I'm not too sure what they were thinking, because Stambolic played up there, but she kind of had a little bit of a lone side that she wasn't doing too much. She was actually a bit more of a bigger threat when she was playing on the left mid.
Well, we're looking at it right now. It does look like Lauren McConnell and Melina Branco are coming on for Vaughan Azzurri. I'm not quite sure who's going off yet. They'll be warming up here at half-time. Maybe a change of formation, going a bit more attacking, going for this FC London team.
It definitely could be. They know they're a man down, so they could be trying just to pull out more of a higher offense, knowing that the only real plays that maybe FC London's going to come off is a counterattack, possibly.
The referees are back onto the pitch, so maybe 1 or 2 minutes away from kick-off here in the second half. Not been a lot of movement on FC London's bench. Perhaps they're going out with the same 10 players that finished the first half. centre back's been sent off, so you can imagine they'll just go back to a back 4. It looked like a back 3 for the most part in the first half, so maybe a back 4, 4-4-1 to make up the difference. We'll wait and see.
Yeah. We did sort of actually kind of see that in the first half, that they did still have a 4 back. So it'd be interesting to see if they are going to try and keep a little bit more offensive to sort of keep that lead they have, or I'm not too sure what the direction FC London's going to take here, to be honest. It's going to be tricky for them.
It's a hard decision for all coaches to make.
Yeah.
Sometimes sometimes the momentum swings in favour of the team down to 10 players. Sometimes it doesn't, but this is what they trained for. It's part of the game, so London's going to have to deal with it.
I think FC London really just has to come in the mindset that it's almost like they're not playing with a player down. It's almost still 11v11 out there.
So no changes to FC London. There's been a few changes for Vaughan Azzurri, it looks like. Stambolic has come off for McConnell or Branco, and I'm sure we'll find out the more the game progresses. It's not a great pass straight away. Thompson in behind. Thompson was down, nothing given by the referee. Another substitution as well. Looks like Torelli has came on for Vaughan, so that makes it 3 substitutions. Again, still unaware of who came off. I'm sure we'll find out as the game goes on.
Yes. Well done, great.
Yeah, they have actually pulled Malenka back into that center back position now, so they will be lacking a little bit more in the middle, FC London.
Interesting change there. It might be a case of sit back and soak up all the pressure and try to do what they did in the first half really and catch Vaughan out at the back. Again, FC London down to 10 men.
Tight, tight, tight.
Foster trying to get forward. Cromack got a foot on it, didn't go all the way to Thompson. Milligan
There you go.
spins away from.
Come on, Shark, come on, Shark, come on, Shark, come on, Shark.
Tries to find Cromack on the breakaway there. Foster got there first.
Hey, catch your ankle's fine. Catch your breath. 45 minutes.
Rachel Rosenborough send that up the line, and it's got possession again. Milligan, Cromack to roll.
Hey, who's the cover? Who's the cover?
Rosenborough.
Ready defense, Sadie.
Something in the box.
You gotta go. You gotta dig, Shark.
No grey shirts available, and it's been cleared away, and here comes Thompson. Taking on FC London captain Lauren Blair. Blair does well to win that one there. It was unfortunate there, the touch from Rowe.
FC London's really going to keep in mind that the wind is not with them anymore. You're going to have to kind of be aware of that, because that ball will go a little
Foster
bit further.
stepping forward from our centre back position. Still got the ball. Passes it back to McConnell.
Keep in front, Sadie.
Shape, again.
Narrow. Nothing through first.
To Kent.
Shake, shake. Narrow, guys.
looking long. Here's pace. It's a good first touch. And the shot. It's into the back of the net. The linesman flag wasn't up. And Vaughan early in the second half, they've got it back level 1-1.
The goalkeeper was still calling that for an offside.
See it again. A great ball forward. It's a substitute. Mia Torelli. It's 1-1.
I mean, Vaughan was going to come out with some fury here. Coach was definitely not too happy of how they were playing there.
Sloppy pass out from the back from FC London, and it's through for Thompson, and goes straight through to Jocelyn, but again that through ball almost catching London out.
Our goal scored by number 9, Maya Torelli.
Go!
Romack. Milligan, wrong side of her, and Foster will break away again. McConnell. Pace for Torelli. Getting that run on the left-hand side. Tries to get his hand in the box, but took a deflection straight into the hands of Cassidy Jocelyn. Wait.
Dan, how are the men doing?
Scott finds Milligan.
Good, Jack. Good. She's on. Watch her eyes. Come on. No.
Wait. Across the box, Foster cuts out again. The ball come back out of Cohut Row, and Chloe had her eyes on that one the whole way.
Who they playing? For Sophie. We're pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, they're legit. Jack is a good coach. They got good stuff.
Torelli. Moving far. Coelho on that left hand side. It goes out for a throw, and no one pace gets ahead to it. That one up the field. There's no real out ball right now for FC London. It seems like every clearance they get, it's just another onslaught of attack from Vaughan. However, Comac picks that one up.
Just do it! Just do it!
Run here with it.
There
There's Rowe. Slides it in from Milligan, and it just
cover! Come on!
got away from her there. Back to Foster. Foster. Finds the substitute Branco, but the ball will break to her now. Delivers this one in the box, it's pace. Jocelyn makes another huge save there, a big chance for Vaughan to take the lead. Couldn't quite get the ball out her feet there, Leah Pace. Leah Pace finished 3 years at the University of Pittsburgh. 17 goals in 56 games for Pittsburgh. You see the chance here again, Alex?
Yeah, it was well positioning from Pace. It was just kind of awkward on the turn that she was trying to take on that. But, I mean, from actually playing over in Pittsburgh, she has 17 goals over on their team. So she can get the ball in the back of the net. Wouldn't be surprised if she might find one here tonight.
She's currently 4th in the standing for the season with 7 goals in League One. I think it's fair to say, looking at the stats before this game, before tonight, FC London have only conceded 9 goals this season. Vaughan's only conceded 7, so as much as we see the gap in the table, they don't. Both teams don't really allow a lot of goals, but Vaughan have the advantage. They've scored almost double the amount of goals that FC London has. But defensively, both teams can still be both be pretty effective.
Yeah, they're both pretty even out here. So yeah, looking it down on like statistics, it would be quite surprised to actually say that how close this game has been. I don't think both of us were kind of expecting that it was going to turn out like this, but FC London, they are a strong team. They know how to play out there, and they can kind of read how their other team is going to be going out there and structurally seeing exactly what they are actually coming out with. It's smart. It's a little awkward right now though, because they do have that player down. Malenga does seem a little awkward in the center back position. You can clearly see she does like to play a little bit more of that supporting sort of center defensive player and make those runs up, and she can't do that right now.
Sloppy from Vaughan, and they've given possession away too easily to FC London. Milligan, Rosenborough. Here's Waite. Trying to find Cromack. What was in the way?
You gotta go now, you gotta drop back. Yes, well done.
Put that off. Roll.
Lauren, when the ball's weak side, we need you narrower. Oh, definitely. Who's this random guy trying to go?
Should also mention Vaughan Azzurri play their home games at York University. In fact, 8 of their players play for York University, as well as the coaching staff. In fact, the Vaughan player, Kohat, the captain, was female athlete of the year last season at York University, and not just for football but across all sports.
There's a huge benefit to that happening. Almost basically your whole strong core of players playing together constantly. That can help a lot with chemistry out there.
Absolutely. Here's pace. Comes out not 1 but 2 defenders, and it's Kent here at the back post. Couldn't keep it down. McConnell. Kohat thought by lining up the shot, quickly closed down by Milligan. And shot from pace was up and over, but Vaughan again tried to put the pressure on.
Because they need to just dress as the pass goes. Let the ball go to the fullback.
It was a good cross that actually came over back there with Vaughan. I mean, the chest that Ken brought down, it just, unfortunately, it was just a little too far away from just trying to take a shot on that, but the chance was there.
Well done.
I need your reserves too.
Flicked header from Cromack.
One corner for everybody.
Roll.
Get in.
Wait. Kohat.
Come on. Yes, do it again. Narrow.
Ken. Cromack. Good awareness to intercept that one here. Cromack.
Go, go, go. You got nothing. You got nothing. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Go for a run on the outside. Cromack actually gets something in the box.
Go,
The goalkeeper
get back. Hard,
will collect
hard.
that one. Good awareness from Cromack.
Dig, come on. Get up, get up. Get up. You gotta win that.
Aaron McConnell
Just force backwards.
taking on Rosenborough. Couldn't get past it.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would feel like we were close to the seaside with how high the winds are tonight.
Yeah, it's not even like it's coming from one direction, it's kind of swirling around the stadium. Handball. See, they wait. This one's a bit further out than the one they had in the first half, but again, you're always looking at that back post. Now Cardoza perhaps can get a head on it. Koha swings it in, looking for someone to get a tap on the end of it. Jocelyn, and it's off the post from Thompson. What a chance that was. The flag was up anyway. Jocelyn didn't know that. See it here, she just whips that ball into a dangerous area, and Jocelyn missed it the first time, but it came off the post. I think she did get a hand on it initially. It's another massive chance for Vaughan.
Wonderful swing in, though, of a cross. Wasn't like anything up and over, it was just nice and low.
Cardoza making that run forward. Torelli. And the flag is up again. Substitution here for Vaughan. It looks like Kira Kent is coming off. On comes Bridget Illateri. Interesting that we saw Kiara Kent in a more attacking role, I think, to start the game. Looks like the substitutions have made at half-time. She was forced to drop back and play a bit more defensively, so maybe they're putting a more defensive player on. FC London still looked a bit threatening. Malunga. Only through, and here's
Daryl, Gabby in.
Victoria Foster. She just played her junior year at Hartford University last season. She started all 30 games throughout the 2 seasons. Cromack has to take Foster on. And
What part of the ball she hit?
Foster holding off Cromack. And Rosenborough.
Sure, keep going, come on!
This is that one out. Thompson. Leah Pace. Looking for McConnell, but that will just run straight through to Jocelyn. Just a little under half an hour to go. The second half pan out like you expected it.
It has been already interesting. This whole game has already been so interesting. FC London, though, I mean, they've been pulling the offside line very well. And, I mean, it's just hard for them to make any sort of plays going forward. I mean, Kromak, anytime that she's been getting that ball in the middle, she's been looking for someone out far on the left side, but no one has been there for her to get some support, and she's been making that run a little bit forward, and there's not just been much support for it. And I think they just really need to see if they can get some goals off, maybe possibly some set plays.
Well, it's interesting seeing this one. Obviously, Cohart won the free kick on the far side. You think with the height of Milligan, she probably should be in the box rather than taking this one.
Go.
Yeah.
Get your head on it.
The ball. Bit of a scrimmash in the box.
Come on, Gabby. Yes.
London still keep possession. Cohart. Back to Lauren Blair. Switches outside and doesn't find anyone. Milligan not there to break it up. Rosenborough.
Come on, sheep, Greg, sheep! Don't trip! Narrow, Gabby, narrow! Hey, Lauren, over! Shift! Who's 13? Rachel, get your ass.
Cardosa. Pace.
No shot!
Bronca.
Yes, more again.
Swing at it, ricocheted back off her arm, nothing given again by the referee.
Go! Charlie, you gotta go!
Milligan was for running that out and sun high side and crossed it in.
Charlie, hold! Come on, CD!
It's a wonderful turn, though, from Milligan.
Narrow! Not low, narrow!
Well, they lack in height up top, they definitely have in pace, but here's Torelli. Thompson at the top of the box. Thompson, deflection. And Vaughan take the lead. Nia Fleming-Thompson. Ricocheted off one of the FC London defenders and looped over Cassidy Jocelyn in goal, and there you have it, Alex. They've got the lead.
Yeah, 2-1 now. I mean, looking here back at this replay, just top of the box, great spot for it, but the defense line in FC London just gave too much time for Thompson to sneak her way even forward to get that good, proper spot for taking the shot off net.
It almost looked like it was a poor first touch from her, but she managed to keep the ball. And a bit lucky with the deflection, but got herself in the position to score. And
it was something that I think we both were seeing coming, that Vaughan were going to come out with a little bit more fury. Will be a foul.
See London looking to get the ball up the pitch, looking for a quick response. It is a tough ask. The momentum of the game is completely switched now. I don't think Vaughan will sit back and soak up the pressure. They'll want to add a couple of more.
Yeah, and in the first half, FC London really kind of got under their skin a bit, and they got totally thrown off of their momentum of their game. But here in this second half, though, Karpenko has been sort of calling a lot of things out to kind of keep them sort of settle down, not make anything too exaggerative out there. Don't go any too fast, and Vaughan has been sort of going back to how they were sort of playing in those first 10 minutes.
Well, patience is key. They're certainly comfortable playing out from the back. Here's pace again, but the referee gives a foul in favour of London.
Come on, Char, we gotta dig. Let's go. We're coming back.
Sarcastic cheers from the crowd here. I don't think they're too happy with the performance of the referee today.
Yeah, the fans would definitely still be questioning about that red card that was handed out.
Come on, Penny.
Romack sends up the line quick. Good give and go between her and Rowan. She's still got it. Ella Terry clears it out, and chance for FC London to get something in the box.
Come on, Smurf, get your head on this.
Malanga will actually be in the box for this corner now.
Corner swinged in, it's all the way through, and the linesman says it's a goal kick. The FC London players don't agree. Still no movement on the bench yet for London.
They do have one substitute though warming up.
You've got to imagine now, despite the red card, there's going to be some point where they do have to go and attack Vaughan's backline, whether that means conceding another goal, just to risk getting an equaliser.
Yeah, and with a player down though, they're going to be doing some extra running too, so they will be getting tired out there.
Thompson. Malanga. Try to take the ball away there. Thompson slid in, it's a foul.
Come on, Gray, let's go!
And here comes the substitution, so it looks like it'll be Nicole Benatti coming on for Robin Scott. Change things up, player a little bit. Looks like Cromack's kind of slotted back more into the left.
FC London substitution. Coming in the game number 21, Robin Scott. Going in the game number 8, Nicole Benatti.
Foster trying to look for that long ball option, instead passes it to Thompson, who couldn't hold it up. Back defending. McConnell pulled down the substitute Nicole Benatti. No booking from the referee.
Let's go! Hey, push high! Go, go! Go! Come on, Nicole!
McConnell.
Go!
Linesman says that's out.
Get it! Get a ball, let's go! dig. Yes! Well done, Charlotte. One seating. Sure, you gotta gamble. You gotta gooch. You gotta gamble.
Malanga to Benati, and chance now for pace. Looks for Thompson in the middle. Blair shields it and runs all the way through to Jocelyn again.
Go! Runs in behind, Sadie! Cover!
Good pace. Through for Thompson. The referee's flag was up though. And Jocelyn stayed down here. Shake of the hands and they're back up. Again here, just drifted offside, made a run too early. It was a bit of a collision there between the goalie and Thompson. And into the final quarter of an hour here. The Tri-Car failed, FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 2.
Vaughan has really kind of showed out their true colors for the second half, how they're kind of just feeling comfortable, the way that they're just able to grab up, make some quick passes.
McConnell through, rounds Jocelyn. McConnell
get the ball!
Just past the post.
I mean, again, right there, they're just getting comfortable with making those through balls.
Should have been able to take it past the goalkeeper. Just couldn't slot it in though. Got perhaps bending your body a bit too much. Sometimes you're a bit scared of hitting the side net in there, but their angle,
yeah, I mean,
pretty hard for her.
It is definitely an awkward angle there. Trying to swing that across your whole body. See if you can get that. But
McConnell again, and here comes Branco. Jocelyn makes a save again. The pressure's still on. Sends it in, and Lauren Blair sends it out. Branco. A foul in the box though, and it's like Branco is staying down.
Come on, push, gamble!
Despite conceding the 2 goals in the second half, Jocelyn still remained pretty strong back there. A lot of important saves. I think they might have a lot of the players might have to thank her after the game if they pull one back.
yeah, she has been very much of a great asset. I mean, definitely have been keeping sort of still close in this game. It has just been some unlucky shots that Vaughan has been able to get off, that they were able to find their way into the back of the net. But it is just unfortunate with that player that going down for FC London. Just I think their defense line is just scrambling a little bit at moments, because you can see Vaughan, it's getting very comfortable trying to find those through balls, and I just don't think FC London's defense line knows how to kind of fight against back at that.
I think Vaughan are more than happy just to keep their own rhythm. Definitely had the majority of the possession in the second half. They'll be happy just to keep playing the way they're playing as long as they don't make any silly mistakes.
Yeah.
Another substitution here. Looks like a double substitution for FC London. Milligan coming off for Olivia Brown. And it looks like Moisey's coming on for Lauren Rowe. Case of tired bodies out there trying to push forward Olivia Brown. Probably more of a physical presence up top for FC London, and Kohat's come down here with some cramp on the far side, and looks like the players will have a bit of a water break here. A chance for London to regroup, and Garrett appears to, well, try and come up with something for them to get the equaliser.
Yeah, definitely to figure out what can they do to actually change something. Maybe kind of keep this back to an equalized game. I mean, they throw Kromack back though into left back, putting Benatti into the middle. They're really thinking defensively at the moment. I think they're a little afraid to actually keep this a high goal game against them, because I mean they only have 8 goals against.
Yeah. Well, I think your final 10 minutes of the game now is definitely the time to change it for London. It's now or never. I mean, the difference between the score now is not going to make it won't make a massive difference maybe in the goals against, but they're going to have to try and chase down that equaliser at some point.
Yeah.
I think they might be a bit disappointed with the way the first half panned out, and then the red card, it just completely turned the game on its head. Kohat's still down, and I think there might be a substitution from FC London.
Plus, I think because of this whole 3-tier factor playing in, I don't feel like the goals for and against is going to be such a big deal. So it makes more sense for them to probably even push more to get another goal on them.
Yeah. Well, the overall standings, at least before today's game, FC London sits 7th overall. As we mentioned earlier on, the league has been divided into, well, this league's getting divided into 2. Next season, the Premier and the Championship, including a 3rd tier. FC London sitting 7th overall. The way that works is 100% of the points total gained this current season counts, plus 75% of their points total from last season contributes towards that. Vaughan Azzurri is currently leading that in first.
Entering the game, number 18, Ali Hicks.
I think Ali Hicks came on there for Gabrielle Kohat. She came down with a bit of cramp there. Cleared away by Foster. Another defender for an attacking player. Olivia Brown. It's Hicks just off the bench. Patelli. Get in. There's Rosenborough, swings it in, and Olivia Brown. Just over the bar. She'll be disappointed with that one.
Ball girl, throw a ball.
See it here again, Alex. She just couldn't get her body behind it.
Yeah. Kind of looked a little awkward jumping up for that, but even falling way back from that, they've always kept this open space a little bit on this left side in the start of the second half, but they changed that up completely, and you could see right away they were able to bring that ball up so fast. And even Kromack still playing in that left back position, though, it's been benefiting because Vaughan was taking advantage of that right side for them down here, because there was just so much more open space. But now things are changing up.
In case you missed it, there was a substitution there for Vaughan. Jocelyn Hugo Garcia comes on for, I believe, Melina Branco, who did actually come on at the start of the second half. She definitely made her impact, but it's the head coach thinking defensively now as FC London think attack. Sends it forward from Moisey.
Ball girl, go! Hurry! This ball here, go! Go!
Cromack. Looking for Olivia Brown. She got something into the box and there's no one there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Straight through the goalkeeper again. Garcia. Thompson, she's through again and she's offside again. It's far side. Assistant. This flag up again, not for a lot of times this match. Linesman's flag's been up.
I mean, if it's one thing going for FC London right now, they got a good defense line. They've been staying in line with each other there. They've been getting a lot of offsides. It's probably been one reason why they've been keeping this.
McConnell. Flag stays down this time, McConnell. Top of the box, here's Leah Pace, and then just skips past the post. I'm not asking now, who's your player of the match been?
Come on, Green! Come on, Laurie, let's go!
For FC London, I would have to give the player of the match to Jocelyn.
Go on, Laurie, come on, Laurie!
Moisey. It's a tough ball to bring down. Control, but Foster again. As here's McConnell.
Yes! Fantastic play!
Brilliant from Nicole Belletti. McConnell swipes out at her, and this over will be her first yellow card. All the fans think it probably should have came earlier. Sorry, your player of the match.
Player of the match, 100% would be Jocelyn, FC London goalkeeper. She's just...
Wait. Liv, big flick.
I don't know, I think she's been keeping some great saves tonight. Vaughan has been testing her out a lot.
Drive, now.
Well, she's definitely made about 3 or 4 important saves in the first half. A few more in the second half.
Yellow card issued to number 16,
Malunga. Pushing forward from her centre back row, gets something in the box.
Win it!
Olivia Brown.
Yes.
McConnell against Cromack, and she's found Thompson. And Thompson lets it go through her legs. Thompson. It's good defending from Lauren Blair. And that'll be a goal kick.
But there has been actually a lot of players that have been sticking out in this match today.
Well, I mean, I probably see it almost every week now, but Cromack again, versatile, gets the first goal on the penalty. She kind of created that herself, whipped the ball in, and won the penalty. I think Lauren Blair's been solid at the back. I think for Vaughan, Leah Pace has been almost the architect of a lot of Vaughan's attacks as well.
Yeah, from first coming into playing the striker and then all of a sudden dropping back in the middle. It's been an interesting asset now to the second half.
Garcia. Panello. Torelli. Panello for Thompson. Kobalota cut it out again though. And Olivia Brown over Ali Hicks.
Come on, Liv. Dig, Liv. Come on, Laurie, next, Laurie.
2 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here. London chasing the equaliser. Garcia on the top of the box. Sliced through it, and that's going to be corner for Vaughan. Interesting, all the FC London players are back in the box. Vaughan leaving 6 outside of it, playing a bit more cautiously.
Yeah, I don't think they're too bothered to try and find another goal. They're definitely playing just a little bit more passive.
They will take their time. 2 players down there. I think they might be keeping this one in the corner, and they will. And that will be a free kick for Vaughan. Just trying to run down the clock at the corner spot. Pace. Contest down there. They're doing it effectively.
Kind of seems like an unfair thing if they're just going to keep going back in the corner and hold the time like that. I just don't think that something should... It should be some sort of call, I feel. Like, I mean, they're just holding it.
To be fair, we did it at our game a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to finally get the throw-in though, or a free kick rather. Malunga looked to send this one as far forward as possible, but again it catches up in the wind, and it'll be another throw-in for Vaughan. Not quite in the corner this time. And there'll be a substitution here. For Vaughan, looks like Maya Torelli. Oh, sorry. Nia Fleming-Thompson is coming off. And on comes number 22. I think it was more of a time wasting sub, but Thompson was told to go off the pitch at the nearest point. It's Moisey. Couldn't quite get that ball. Pace for McConnell.
Come on, Morgan! 2!
One substitution. Number 8, Mia Fleming-Thompson.
Go! Go! Up!
Up!
Hicks chasing the Vaughan defender.
Yeah, FC London's really just giving all that they got now left for this last little minute.
Sure, one opportunity is
Seeing if they have something.
Get on it. Back post. Don't worry about the back. Who cares now? Lord, hey, Charlie. The back post. The back post.
Be another throw in. They're putting the pressure on. Rosenborough throws it in. Olivia Brown. And
Sure, that's fine. It's fine. Stay in there. Who cares?
that'll do Vaughan nicely.
This will be definitely the last little bit of it.
Quick!
Maybe another throw in for London. Throw, but it's intercepted, and there's Vaughan. Can they finish that off here? McConnell is too far in front of her. She's got Garcia there for support. Garcia's asking her to go to the corner. Will they get one more attack? Moisey does well. Beats a couple of players for the support of Olivia Brown, who it breaks to her. Olivia Brown still on it, and it's a corner, and I think we might see the goalie come up. This one, Jocelyn.
This is the last attempt.
Everyone forward for London. The ball is whipped in. Comes back towards Jocelyn, who have taken a strike at the goal, but the referee blows for the final whistle. FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 2. Disappointment for London after the first half that they had. Charlotte Cromack with the penalty around 28 minutes to put them into the lead. And a controversial red card, Tia Schaffer sent off before Milligan had the ball in the back of the net for the second time, but it was called back for offside. And then the second half, Alex, 2 goals from Vaughan.
It's a disappointing loss for FC London, but you know, if you really think much into it, they should keep their heads up from this.
Absolutely. We'll be back for a short break, and sorry, we're going to break. We'll be back shortly.
My name is Avni Gotse, and I'm 16 years old, and I have my own nonprofit organization called Heartification. The goal of Heartification is to provide an opportunity for those with disabilities and illnesses to just express themselves through art. And I do this by selling my artwork, where I host pop-up events for those with disabilities and illnesses to come and just paint and express themselves through art. And I'm actually holding one of these events on June 17th at the London Public Library from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the Lawson Room. So anybody who has a disability, or if you know someone who has a disability that would want to attend, please email me at avni.heartification@gmail.com, and you'll be put right on the participant list, and I would love to have you. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to just come and express themselves through art.
Back to the Tricar field. Full-time score, FC London 1, Vaughan Azzurri 2. Disappointment for Vaughan, Alex. Disappointment for FC London.
This is what?
Yeah, leading half-time 1-0, and then obviously the down a player, and 2 quick-fire goals from Vaughan. I mean, the first one coming from, I believe, was the substitute, Maya Torelli. And then eventually, I believe it was Thompson that scored the second goal.
Yeah, it was Thompson that actually got that second goal then.